students, here we solve some questions related to exercise number 5.5. And the question number 1 is, which of the following are models for rectangular lines? Now the A part of this question. The adjacent edges of a tabletop okay. So here the question is the adjacent edges of a tabletop. Here we discuss which of the following are models for perpendicular lines. Okay, here we discuss out of these all options which are the following which showing here perpendicular lines, right? So the adjacent edges of a tabletop. So these two edges are perpendicular to each other, right? So here we write these edges are perpendicular to each other. Now the second part of this question. The lines of a railway track so the lines of the railway tracks are example of parallel lines. Now here we get C part of this question. The line segments forming the letter L okay. The C part of this question, the line segment forming the letter L. Yes. Is an example of perpendicular lines? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Because here we take two line segments here, right? PQ and PR. Right? Now we join these two line segments. Here we join P and P, and here we write Q, P and R. Okay, the midpoint and the vertex of these two line segments is P here, right? So here is the example of perpendicular line because QP is perpendicular to PR. So it is an example of perpendicular lines, right? So here we write the line segments forming the letter L. So these line segments are perpendicular to each other, right? So these two line segments are perpendicular to each other. Now here we write the D part of this question. The letter V. The letter V. Yes. If we write a V letter here like this, so it is an example of angle. It is an example of angle, not a intersecting or perpendicular lines, right? So here we write letter letter V form an angle, right? So it is an example of angle. So now here we write our final answer here. A and C are the examples of perpendicular lines, because these two examples are so perpendicular lines, right? Now note down question number 2. Now the question number 2. Let PQ is a line segment be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. Let PQ line segment and XY line segment intersect in the point A. What is the measure of angle PAY? Okay, so here first we discuss this question here. And the question is, let PQ be the perpendicular to the line segment XY. The PQ and XY intersect in the point, okay, in the point A. What is the measure of PAY? So here we take first line segment here, PQ, okay, and the next line is XY here. So first here we draw XY, right, XY, okay. Now here we take another line segment here, because PQ is perpendicular to XY and PQ and XY, okay, these two line segments intersect in the perpendicular in the point A. The next line segment is PQ and intersect this point at A. Okay. Now there are two line segments here, XY and PQ. So line PQ is perpendicular to line XY, sorry, perpendicular to line XY. So here students intersect कर रहे हैं वो A point पे, right? So what is the angle between these all sides here? 90 degree.
Yes, sir.
So here we say that, and here we write angle, here we directly write angle PAY. PAY is equal to 90 degree. Okay, this angle PAY is 90 degree, right? Okay, now question number 3 is homework for you, and now here we take question number 4. Question number 4. Study the diagram. The line L is perpendicular to line M. Yes. Now here we draw diagram. Now here we write start with A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, and this is line L, and this point is P, and this is line L. Right? The A part of this question is CE is equal to EG Okay, now the question 4 is study the diagram. The line L is perpendicular to line M, right? The line L, this line L is perpendicular to line M. And here the first part of this question is CE is equal to EG? So here we check from this figure, right? CE is equal to EG. So here we check how many units, the total units when forms C, E and EG. There are 2 units here. Okay, 3 to 4 1 and 4 to 5 2. So two units are here in the middle of C and E. Now E to G, there are 2 units. Okay, so here we write there are same units in CE and EG equal to 2 units. So here we write hence CE is equal to EG. Now the B part of this question. Does, so B PE bisect CG. PE bisect CG. Okay, now here we take another points here, and the line PE, right? E is this line here, and the question is, does PE bisect CG? Where is CG? CG. It is bisect with each other, yes or no?
Yes.
Yes, PE bisect CG. So here we write here PE bisect CG. Okay, students? Yeah, next question. C part of this question. And the question is, identify any two line segments for which PE is the perpendicular bisector. So now the third question is, identify any two line segments for which PE is the perpendicular bisector. Okay, perpendicular bisector means here this bisector divide this line exactly into two equal parts, right? Divide this line into two equal parts here. That time we say that this line is perpendicular bisector, right? So PE is a perpendicular bisector for DF, right? DF, and the another one is CG, right? CG. So here this this line segment PE divide this DF into two equal parts here and CG. So here we write this two line segment here, DF and CG. And there are other example also like BH, right? BH also. Okay. So note down homework. Okay. Math homework. Exercise number. Do exercise 5.3. 5.3, question number 3 in your fair notebook. 5.5. Okay. So do exercise 5.5, question number 3 in your fair notebook, right? Do exercise 5.5, question number 3 in your fair notebook. This is a math homework.